Hello and welcome to Boys Varsity Hockey at the barbecue. It'll be Millbrook taking on Williston Northampton on this Saturday afternoon. I'm Charlie Kay, joined by JD Whiting in a special event that we call Millbrook Kicks Cancer or Pink the Rink. Should be a very exciting afternoon of hockey. JD, what do you have for today's game?
Yeah, so a few things. These two teams played last night at Williston. Williston pulled away with a 3-2 win in the end in regulation. So Williston does have that kind of hanging over Millbrook, that win from last night. Overall, Millbrook is 6-13-2, ranked 49th in New England, and Williston is 10-11-2, ranked 36th in New England. Neither of teams are in any three of the tournaments, and a few key players would be Felix Antoine Bouchard from Williston. Coach Storiano highlighted that he is a really good player and is an important piece of this Williston team. And I'll stop talking for a second for the puck drop.
That's going to a card.
And as we approach puck drop, a couple more notes are Zach Walsh and Dale Campbell on the Millbrook side of things, both over a point per game. The two players on this Millbrook team that are over a point per game. Zach Walsh, a defenseman, Dale Campbell, a forward, just showing the offense production of these two players and of the defense and offense of Millbrook. An important game for both these teams. And we'll see how this game goes as the puck is about to be dropped.
We get set for puck drop. Millbrook is going to roll their top line. Dan Urban, Dale Campbell, Reese Judson. Connor Korpanicki also re-entering the lineup today after sustaining an upper body injury before the season. So good news on the injury front for Millbrook. Gavin Erneck still remains out with an injury for now. As Millbrook gets the puck first, they're hot to handle, and they're going to dump that one down low. Reese Judson retreating. Williston's going to get there first, attempt to clear. Zach Walsh up at the point, taking a shot. That one was tipped down, but it goes wide off the stick of Reese Judson. John McLaughlin now, another shot that tips up wide over the bar. Millbrook with that early pressure thus far. As Williston will get the dump here, and Antoine Bouchard in alone, 2-on-1 developing shot, and they score immediately short side on Spokane, making it 1-0 Williston right off the jump.
Yeah, so a good goal by Williston to get things started scoring-wise. Well placed by Bouchard to beat Spokane short side early on in this matchup. So looking at that goal again, short side under the blocker arm of Spokane. Felix Antoine Bouchard with a nice shot. Gives Williston the 1-0 lead about a minute into this first period.
Puck coming down off the corner, picked up there by Finley Patrick, now through center ice. Komalika with it, firing a shot. That one is gloved down for a stop by Tyler Kirk. An even 17, so 1 minute down, 17 left to play in this first period of action. Williston with the early lead, 1-0 goal coming from Antoine Bouchard.
Yeah.
As the face-off will come out to the left of Kirk.
Yeah, so a couple good opportunities for Millbrook, except they can't figure out a way to hit the net. They've shot a couple of their good shots from the point high and have more shot attempts than Williston, but Williston capitalizing on the one they have created.
Renaud backtracking, looking forward, just too far for Rebello, and that will go down Waved off by one official, so it'll be no icing as Williston looks to reset here. Pass a little too hard there off the stick of Allegria, and Millbrook will keep that in the zone for now. Sal tracking that puck down right in front of the Williston bench. Panicola in there for some added support. A sea of white will surround the both of them as they rock the pink Kicks Cancer uniforms here at the Bonnecue tonight. Continuing to work that puck low, Santana getting that one behind the goal line. He'll play chase now as Williston is able to clear just past the zone. Allegria ripped off there by Panicola, only as far as the blue line though, and Williston will send it back to neutral ice. Zach Walsh stepping up, coming and taking a shot. That one, good save made by Kirk off the shoulder.
Yeah, so a couple good bids from Millbrook, some good offensive zone pressure, allowing them to create some opportunities. Zach Walsh with a good bid a second ago, but Williston able to break out and create some fast-paced chances.
Chance in front, good save by Spokane. Follow-up just goes awry, but that nice tight shot taken by Nick Nader, and a good pad save by Spokane. Nader down below the goal line. He'll go up top now. Williston with some pressure. Shot coming through traffic that deflects wide. Nader with it once again up along the wall. He'll be tripped up by Reed Pettypaw, and that will send Williston to the temporary 6-on-5.
A good opportunity coming up for Williston, both 6-on-5, and then with the power play. Tough call for Millbrook, but they're gonna have to fight through this power play if they wanna keep that deficit pretty slim to start the game.
Williston had the quick jump on Millbrook last night to start the game. They've done the same thing here, and they've got another chance to add to it here as Reed Pettypaw will sit for 2 minutes for tripping. Dan Urban will take the draw here against Antoine Bouchard out to the right of Tyler Spokane.
Yeah, so a similar start to the game as last night. As we know, Williston did win that game by 1. We'll see how Millbrook reacts and adjust their game to handle that early pressure and offensive power of Williston.
Good early clear by Millbrook will relieve the pressure temporarily. Williston looking to come back here. Start up the rush here. Antoine Bouchard through neutral ice. He's got some speed on the outside, throwing some snow up the wall. Played up high now, D to D at the blue line. Conlin playing catch there. Once again, Conlin will take the shot. That one sails over the head of Spokane. As the net looks like it's off now, it's definitely off, and the play will be whistled down for a stop.
Yeah, so an issue we see a lot here in the Bonnecue, especially on that side of the rink, the home team side, is that net coming off. It happens all the time. It's already happened today. We'll see how that affects the offensive pressure and sustained pressure of the teams attacking on this side of the rink.
Urban able to get the better of Goudreau at the draw. Williston able to hem it in though and keep it up at the blue line. Going down low now on the outside. Playing catch up top at the blue line. Williston opting for the shot. That one was deflected by many a skate in front and out of play.
Yeah, so something we do know this Millbrook team does well is get in front of lanes. They block shots, they deflect passes, and that's been a key to their penalty kill success lately. And they're gonna have to keep that up for the second half of this penalty kill and the rest of the game.
Finley Patrick able to get the tie up on the draw, and that one will be cleared down 200 feet by Zach Walsh. With just under a minute left in the minor penalty, Reed Pettypaw, about 14 or so left in the period. Just getting past Finley Patrick, Zach Walsh will backtrack. Heavy pressure coming here from Williston. Damianankis on that heavy forecheck, but Millbrook will come away with it. Finley Patrick lugging through neutral ice in 1-on-3, just fires a shot that's handled by Kirk, and he'll opt to play it out. D to D now, good step up by Malika. Will disrupt them temporarily. Goudreau coming in on the wing, snaps a shot. That one goes wide off the backboards. Williston getting that power play set up here. Haynes with it, now playing down low. Williston continuing on the attack here. Zach Walsh giving some trouble down low to his fellow number 15, Jason Allegria. Up the blue line now, shot taken, deflected, it's loose, but now it's covered, no whistle. Spokane does not have the stick. as Poland's playing down there with it, able to stick it up towards the blue line. Follow-up shot taken. That one is eaten in front by Zach Welsh on a good block. Finley Patrick, Matt Poland trying to keep the puck on the outside and keep Williston from having grade A scoring chances. As the penalty has expired, another shot taken. That one goes wide, so we're back to full strength 5-on-5 hockey. Down below the goal line, that one was coughed up by Allegria. Zach Walsh will reset on for Finley Patrick. Finley Patrick looking up with some nice sauce, just 2 power past Kestner. But play is blown dead with 12:30 left to play in the first period.
Yeah, so good kill by Millbrook, kind of shut down any good opportunities for Williston. Made it hard for Williston to get in the zone, create opportunities, and that's important for a penalty kill. Millbrook was able to ice the puck 3 or 4 times, and just break up any momentum Williston had on that 5-on-4
excuse me, we had a late penalty call in the last minute of that play. Ollie Haynes going to the box 2 minutes, never saw the sign from the official. So Millbrook going to their first power play of the night, looking for an opportunity to possibly tie this game up. Renaud, headman for Urban. Urban with it, he'll get the red line and dump it in, rimming around the boards. Judson opts not to play it, leaving up for McLaughlin up top. Judson, McLaughlin now. McLaughlin walks to the blue line, finds Urban on the far side. Play up top, Renaud once again. Shot coming. Oh, just missing the net by a couple inches as he thought he saw some daylight. Sauce over to Urban. Williston keeping it tight in front. Oh, and a wild deflection, almost getting past Kirk, but not so. Urban down low on the corner board. Renaud playing catch. They're playing up the wall. That one is deflected, but it's kept in very nicely by Renaud and sent down low by John McLaughlin.
Millbrook can't seem to find shots that are going to hit the net. They've created a lot of shot opportunities, but they've been blocked or missed wide, causing some tricky situations for the Millbrook offense.
On for Urban, shot taken. Good shoulder save there, and that one will just trickle past Renaud and allow Williston to get the change in after about 1:15.
Yeah, so some solid sustained pressure by Millbrook. It's going to be interesting to see how this power play reacts to that penalty kill that they just expired a couple minutes ago, and how they can attack Williston's penalty kill effectively, the way Williston was unable to do against them.
John McLaughlin rimming around the dasher, but nobody home up top. Felix Antoine Bouchard throwing cross ice. Williston in. Good pad save there by Spokane on Sullivan. Headman up for Malika. That's stopped up there by Wes Haynes. Wes Haynes checked up by Nate Rebello. Zach Walsh coming in top of the circle. He'll fire. That one's deflected and blocked. Follow-up chance. That one hits the glass behind the net by John McLaughlin. So plenty of shot opportunities, but not much hitting the net, as you previously noted.
Yeah, and that's going to be crucial, right? It doesn't matter how many opportunities you have if none of them are actually quality scoring opportunities, pucks that are going to get into the net, just shots on goal as a whole. So Millbrook, if they can get some of these shots on goal, it's going to be a whole different game. They're going to up that pressure on Williston, which they've already been doing pretty well in the first half of this period.
So Connor Korpanicki, a sight for sore eyes, will come in to take this draw, winning it. But that puck was a bouncing biscuit and will get past Pettypas, as Pullen will have to hustle back and reset as he was taken down. But it gets the pass off. Frazier coming in the offensive zone, staying to the outside, protecting that puck very nicely, looking in front. Oh, follow-up chance. Korpanicki had one, but Kirk was there to make the stop with 10:04 left to play in the first period.
Yeah, great bid created by Alex Frazier for Connor Korpanicki. Unfortunately, Korpanicki couldn't quite get all of his power and all the oomph he wanted into that shot, and a good save, but overall good bid, and some good offensive created by Millbrook so far.
Poland backtracking will send that one forward. Brady Clark playing that one. He'll get the dump in for Williston. Resetting is Poland for Millbrook. Millbrook in those pink uniforms today. Alex Frazier up the wing will chip it only as far as Clark. Not able to clear the zone. Zach Keshen will keep it moving down low off the dasher. Frazier throwing a nice hit there as he tumbles down to the ice. Pettypas looking, maybe thought he'd step up, but decides not to. He'll backtrack and play that puck nicely. And the play is whistled down at the blue line offside.
Yeah, so Charlie, we've seen a lot of whistles so far this period for various things. And that's going to be an interesting part of this game. Like whistles, they take away momentum, they take away any built-up offense or defensive fatigue. So these teams, if they want to, keep a fast game, keep things going in their favor, got to try and limit the whistles and just kind of, work the zone and play some good hockey.
Puck lofted out to neutral ice. That'll be picked up by Goudreau. Goudreau stepping in, taking a shot right into the belly of Zach Walsh. That one caroms off to the corner. Trying to play the cycle game is Williston. Millbrook trying to do exactly the opposite. Raheem Muhammad in there on the defensive effort for the Millbrook Mustangs. Around the corner, he'll keep it moving up top, and that one will be cleared out of the zone by Panicola before it's shot right back in on Spokane. Zach Walsh finding the safety behind his own net. He'll step up forward. He's got some room, so he's going to take it. Stick handling through neutral ice, right into the offensive zone. He glides so easily before he swallowed up. Gets the puck back. Chance in front. Oh, and a blocker save. Oh, a follow-up chance. 2 more for Panicola. Not able to put it home as that puck goes out of play.
A few great bids right there for Millbrook. From Zach Walsh and Gio Panicola. Zach Walsh, a defenseman we see, bring the puck from the defensive zone to the offensive zone time and time again. Teams can't figure out a way to stop him. One of those Millbrook players, it's over a point per game. Creates a dangerous chance for Millbrook right there.
Up at the top of the blue line, Renaud taking an innocent shot. That was swallowed up by Kirk. So we'll see another face-off in the offensive zone for Millbrook.
Yeah, I mean, Millbrook, these last 2 shifts have started to get more of their shots on target, and Kirk's had trouble handling some of them, and already their opportunities are becoming more and more dangerous.
So the draw will come out to the right of Tyler Kirk with 8:17 left to play in this first period. Finley Patrick coming in to take it against Antoine Bouchard. Finley Patrick doing the good work at the face-off draw so far tonight. Puck exiting the zone. John McLaughlin will have to backtrack and retreat on the D-to-D pass with Sam Renaud. John McLaughlin, headman pass on for Dale Campbell. He'll use his speed coming in, taking a shot right into the glove of Tyler Kirk, who tracked that one down, no problem.
Yeah, nice save by Kirk, and Millbrook's starting to get into their groove. Tape-to-tape passes, good breakouts, good breakthroughs when coming through the neutral zone. And they're starting to create opportunities, get shots on net, and make Kirk work to keep that puck out of the goal.
Williston looking to clear. That one was jammed up by Reese Judson. Still on the effort there. Tumbling to the ice was Van Son. Williston still not able to clear. Chunk shot taken from Finley Patrick in the high slot area. And here comes Williston coming back the other way. Antoine Bouchard with it. On the outside looking for a feed in front. That one was broken up nicely by the Millbrook defensive core as they will hustle off for a change in personnel. Puck is chunked to central ice. Giving away Urban in. He's tripped up by the goaltender. No penalty call. As Tyler Kirk came charging out with the poke check and took down Dan Urban.
Yeah, looking back at that film, it looks like it was more of Tyler Kirk kind of running into Dan Urban than Dan Urban getting tripped up by the defenseman on the play.
The referees will have a quick conference here, trying to sort everything out, make sure they got all right. Clock showing no penalties on the board. Official runs off to get a new puck. 7:21 left to play in this first period. Shots on the board, 10 for Millbrook, 6 for Williston. Deschamps will come in to take this draw against Dan Urban. Dan Urban not able to win that one. Williston will take over. Some heavy forecheck pressure from Nate Rebello will get the puck back though. Rebello once again leave the drop pass off for Urban. Down low, Dan Urban getting some help from Rebello. Puck tied up there, coming loose out in front. Cleaned up by Clark, and will head Williston off on the breakout. Able to get that puck deep. Pullen will have to reset for Millbrook. Pettypaw with it now, sticking it forward. Dan Urban up the wall. Puck will exit the zone. Nate Rebello with it now. Developing 3-on-2. Cross-ice pass. Shot, they scored! Go Malika! Top cheese, one piece!
Great play by Millbrook. Shots on net. That's what Coach Soriano wants. That's what the fans want. It was a great play Cole Malika getting on the better end of that goal. And we'll watch it again. But a great play. Love to hear this music in the building. High short side, buried that on Tyler Kirk. Game's tied up at 1 with 6:46 left in the first period. It was a great play, good movement, good speed, good passing by Millbrook. And Millbrook has seemed to come out of that sort of, I don't know, lackluster start of the period and starting to bring the momentum into their offense.
D to D, Zach Walsh with it now. He'll take a wrist shot. That one goes wide. May have hit the hand of a Williston defenseman in front. Hard to see, though, as the puck will trickle back through neutral ice down to John McLaughlin and Zach Walsh. McLaughlin up the wall, getting just past Dylan Rovetti, and Millbrook will get the dump in. Playing chases, Connor Korpanicki throwing a nice hit there with 6:06 left to play in this first period. We've got a tie game at 1 apiece. Williston trying to come back the other way. Getting tied up in front there by Zach Walsh was Faulkner, but he'll tumble down. We'll see a penalty coming up here against Zach Walsh.
Yeah, so Faulkner drawing the tripping call brings Williston back to the power play. Millbrook with a good kill to start the game. Williston has had some good opportunities on the power play. We'll see if they can't bring that lead back in their hands.
Dan Urban will play penalty kill, getting the better of Antoine Bouchard at the draw once again. Puck immediately getting tied up along the wall. Hard to see where it is. Williston coming away with it now up top, D to D playing game. Pellerin now over. Conlin manning that blue line. Pellerin now once again. Conlin up top, just playing past there. Pellerin taking a shot, sticked away, no problem by Spokane, but it tumbles out over the glass for a stop.
Good save by Spokane and some good puck movement for that Williston power play to get wide options open, get that good look, some good shots for the one-timer on that far side, and good save by Spokane to keep the score tied.
Finley Patrick getting the face-off win for Millbrook. Renaud tied up along the wall. Puck frozen in at the skates there. Williston looking to come free with it. They've got it now. Pellerin once again. Conlin mishandling there. Almost poke-checked away and taken on a breakaway by Malika, but Williston will clean up their mistakes and get right back onto the offensive front. Pellerin across, Conlin up top now at the blue line, taking an innocent shot, many a traffic in front. Follow-up chance, whiffed on by a couple, still not cleared away though, and finally it will deflect out of the zone, and Finley Patrick will chase this one down against Conlin as the rest of the PK unit will get the change in. 55 or so left in the penalty.
A couple good clears by Millbrook. Cole Malika with a close chance. Finley Patrick with some good pressure. Millbrook just able to get that puck out of the zone. They've also had a few good blocks to keep that puck away from Spokane as much as possible.
Puck shot down. Williston will reset up the wing now. Demiankis has it. He'll dump it in down low. Goudreau chasing there. Goudreau up along the wall looking for a pass. He'll opt to go to the blue line. They go D to D. Williston's got it set up once again in the offensive zone. Millbrook trying to keep that diamond shape intact as they continue the penalty kill here for another 14 seconds. 4:09 left in the period. We remind you, 1 apiece is the score on a recent tally. Oh, and that one hitting Spokane. It looked like deflecting out of play. Recent tally from Antoine Bouchard and Cole Malika.
Yeah, so a good bid for that Williston power play. A good open shot at the point, and then a good tip in front. Spokane able to get his butt end of the stick on that puck, deflect it high over the glass, and get a whistle for his defense.
Santana with the tie up on the draw. Coming free now off the wall. Puck tied up in tight. Still loose. That'll be thrown towards the glass by, it looked like Panicola. Panicola still playing chase up the blue line as penalty to Zach Walsh has expired. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Puck still loose in front. Goudreau taking a stick to the face. That was unintentional by Sam Sal. Santana tying up top. Sal will come away with it. 2-on-2. He's got Panicola with him. Coming into the offensive zone against Brady Clark. Stopping up there, throwing some snow. He'll go off the wall. Santana edging in to get the angle there and get the puck. from the corner up top. Pullen has it. He'll fire down low. That one whistles wide of the net. Renaud will backtrack here as Williston lofts that puck into neutral ice. Played forward. On through now. Williston trying to get set up. Allegria down there working against Sam Renaud. Puck still along the wall as it continues to carry him there and bounce. Down low now once again. Pullen and Renaud working as a defensive tandem so far tonight. Sam Sow has it, looking for a breakout pass. Doesn't see one, so he'll play the dropper. Back to Renaud. Renaud up off the wall and out to neutral ice, where Clark will send it straight back into Spokane. And that will be covered for a stop.
Yeah, so this game becoming a little more back and forth. We saw at the start was very Williston in the offensive zone. And a couple minutes after that, Millbrook was starting to dominate the game. But now both teams getting opportunities of their own, back and forth. A lot of breakout play, a lot of neutral zone play. Is making for an exciting end of this first period.
LaPointe coming in to take the draw against Urban. Urban getting the better of LaPointe here as Millbrook will take over possession right away. Reese Judson up the wall, gets a breakout pass to Urban. Urban will dump in, and he'll chase it down here. Heavy pressure, Conlon playing forward. Williston looking to come back straight the other way. Not able to quite get the zone. Reese Judson had some good stand-up defense at his own blue line. Millbrook getting possession once again. Dan Urban with it. Through central ice, he's got Dale Campbell on the outside. Dale Campbell looking back for the give and go on Dan Urban. Just went straight through his stick and skates and sends Williston right back the other way. Pass up through, that's broken up nicely by Zach Walsh. Puck coming off the dasher, down low. Brady Clark will send it straight back below the goal line. Nick Nader along the wall. Down low now, puck comes behind Spokane as it continues to bounce and roll. Dan Urban had it momentarily, but then it's picked up by Deschamps. Up top now for Williston. They've got it at the blue line. Shot taken. Spokane without a goalie stick. Couple chances in front. It's still loose. It's cleared away momentarily to the blue line. Brady Clark has it. Shot block attempt coming in. Oh, and it caroms in on what must have been 3 or 4 bounces. And that'll be 2-1 Williston.
Yeah, so a wild bounce for that Williston goal. Gives them the 1-goal lead. And nothing really Spokane could do about that. Shot came in, hit the foot of Van Son and trickled into the goal. So a tough break for that Millbrook defense. Williston taking that lead to 1 again.
With 1:34 left to play in this first period, Millbrook looking to battle back before the period ends. Rebello looking for the clearance forward. That's broken up, and Williston will come back the other way. Getting into the offensive zone, plenty of snow thrown out behind Spokane. Puck continues to sit there along the wall. Played forward, Van Son in there. Some tall reach. Pettypaw working as well. Up top now, Williston holding up, taking a shot there from the blue line was Keegan. Continuing to play the cycle game. Brady Clark throwing another shot that's sticked away by Spokane. Ends up behind him now. Antoine Bouchard playing up top. That's tipped in front but missed the net. TJ Sullivan got a stick on it. Malika along the wall. Puck still trickling loose. Pettypaw will come away with it. Rebello has it now. Neutral ice. Looking to jam it through to Finley Patrick. That play deflected though with 40 seconds left on the clock. Patrick holding up there. Still has it at his feet. Now he's looking for Pettypaw in the high slot. Couldn't find it. McLaughlin will drop it back. Panicola shooting. That one goes wide of the net. 25 left on the clock. Puck staying in the defensive zone for Williston. Looking for a clearance opportunity is Keegan. Danny Keegan finds a pass up the wing, and that one will be dumped down. Antoine Bouchard, big hustle, but his backhand opportunity will go wide of Spokane. John McLaughlin resetting. Papo Santana off the wall. Play is whistled dead as I believe the puck hit the netting, up and out of play.
No, there was a penalty called.
Oh, excuse me.
If I'm not mistaken, on Goudreau for that late kind of hit from behind on Papo Santana as he was trying to get the zone.
Absolutely correct. So Goudreau will sit for 2 minutes. That'll extend over into the second period unless Millbrook can get one here with 1.1 showing on the clock.
Guess I'm over gonna look for a quick face-off bid. Maybe try and get something going with this last second left.
Dan Urban looks like he's going to shoot off the draw, and he whiffs on it, not able to do it. And so that will take care of one period. 2-1 Williston after one. Any thoughts before we go to break, JD?
I mean, a solid first period. Both teams had some offensive opportunities, had some good defense going. And, I mean, we'll see how these next two periods play out. But I think it's going to be an exciting game. A lot of special teams this first period. And yeah, no, an exciting game. Over kicks cancer is always a good time, so we'll see if the boys can pull back and take the lead next period going into the third.
They will start with should be a 1:58 of power play time. Starting in the second period, they'll get that fast ice. And so we will join you back in just about 12 minutes for that action as we send you off to intermission for now.
Yeah.
We welcome you back in for second period action. Millbrook Boys Varsity Hockey versus Williston. 1 period down, 2-1 is the score. Williston with the early lead. Millbrook is starting the second period on the power play. Just 1 second shy of a full 2 minutes of power play time as puck is dropped here, and Millbrook getting possession with Zach Walsh on for John McLaughlin. Play broken up there. Owen, some nice fancy stick handling. Was not going to get past Zach Walsh, and Millbrook will reset. Walsh stopped up there. Antoine Bouchard with it on the go. His pass goes wide and finds the far corner. Up off the wall, curling in. Sullivan still with it. He'll fire far corner and waste some more time. John McLaughlin.
2 early defensive turnovers have proved to be some trouble for Millbrook, as now they've faced a couple dangerous opportunities that they've been able to shut down, but have given Williston a couple opportunities on the penalty kill.
Reese Judson playing physically on the far wall to try and get that puck in Millbrook possession. It is in their possession, but it leaves the zone, so they'll have to tag up on the offsides. Urban right back into the offensive zone. He'll hold up at the top of the circle. Zach Walsh at the top, guarded by Antoine Bouchard. Zach Walsh curling in far side. John McLaughlin just carrying off his stick blade. And here comes Williston back the other way. Deschamps with it into the offensive zone, tries the toe drag through the legs of Zach Walsh. Ends up on the outside of that. 38 more seconds of power play time for Millbrook. 16:36 left in the period. Still 2-1 Williston as Korpanicki tries to free that puck from the feet of John McLaughlin, who was tied up there along the wall. Urban dishing back now. Zach Walsh making a move through central ice. He gets past the M and finds the blue line into the offensive zone, firing a shot. That one goes off to the left side of Tyler Kirk. Puck still loose along the wall. Korpanicki picking it up and throwing it up towards the blue line. Urban will pinch in there from his protected position and circling down below the goal line. Up top now, shot taken by Pettypaw. That's gloved down by Tyler Kirk for a stop in play.
So good kill by Williston, kind of shut down all offense for Millbrook. They weren't really to create any opportunities or get shots on goal. And there have been a lot of good penalty kills so far today.
Williston able to win that draw immediately. Cole Malika sealing off the wall. Finley Patrick had the puck in the high slot, but was pulled up there. And Williston will come back the other way. Looking to come on the attack. Finley Patrick with Pettypaw and a good back check will send Millbrook back the other way. Patrick had the stick slashed out of his hands as he'll go to the boards and still play the physical game. Malika throwing a check there along the wall against Keegan. Keegan trying to go up the wall. Williston finally able to exit the zone with Damiankis, but that only gets back to Renat and Pettypaw territory. Bouncing puck finds the stick of Sam Sow. Sam Sow stepping in and taking a shot. That one was patted down. Pettypaw not able to keep it in. Delayed offsides at the line. Millbrook will tag up as they change personnel. Holding the line with Santana. Puck trickles past. Far corner now. Williston with it. Allegria had the puck stripped off by Santana in tandem with Walsh. Sow up ice looking for Rebello. Rebello using his speed, getting to the corner. Sharp angle shot that was taken goes over the bar. Pulling D to Z off the stick of Zach Walsh. He's got it. He'll fire it across. Sow with it. Pinching in from the circle area. Down low, Rebo trying the stuff attempt 1, 2, 3 times. Sow trying to feed the front on the second attempt. Millbrook with some good pressure here though.
Yeah, very back and forth. Millbrook getting their first kind of sustained pressure of the period, even though they were on the power play for the first 2 minutes of the game, or of the period, sorry.
And that one will be icing, so no change allowed.
Yeah, so this is good for Millbrook. No change allowed for Williston, but they have just had Williston in their zone. So some tired defenders on the side of Williston gives Millbrook a good offensive opportunity right here.
Williston guys have been out there for a long time, pretty gassed after a long shift. That one will come out of the zone, but because of the second period long change, they won't get much of a change. They'll apply some more pressure in the neutral zone. They'll get 2 guys off there. Kesher coming in, he's got Panicola on the far wing. Oh, backhand opportunity. This gets past the stick blade of Panicola, and Williston trying to come back the other way. Keegan with it now for Williston as he was sandwiched in front of the time scoring table. Millbrook in the offensive zone. Panicola has it. Look at a curl and shoot as he tumbled down to the ice. Whether there was a stick involved or he just caught a blade, we're not sure. But the puck will exit the zone and go all the way down. Keshner with it through neutral ice, using his long reach, guarded on the outside, sending the puck towards the front of the crease area. That was cleaned up by Williston, and they'll come back the other way. As we're whistled down for an offside at the line.
Yeah, Millbrook creating a few good opportunities there. Could have had some better opportunities, but a few of their players got tangled up with each other a couple times there on the blue line. But Millbrook coming in hot after that power play, really trying to change the tides of this game.
Sullivan dogging Zach Walsh along the wall, or excuse me, Reese Judson along the wall. Williston will come back with it. They're using their speed as they get right back into the offensive attacking area. Sam Renaud tied up there by Sullivan in tandem with Van Son. Puck still tied up there as it gets chipped off the wall and hits the netting, so we'll see another stop in play for a whistle with 12:57 left to play in the second period.
Yeah, again, a game of many whistles. These two teams just kind of doing everything to just stop whatever the other's doing. There have been a lot of pucks out of play, some offsides, icings. And it's just a sign of a very back and forth game. Neither team really able to capitalize on many sustained zone pressures and stuff.
Williston will get possession right off the draw. Sent down low. Sullivan will play the chase game there. Excuse me, working in tandem with Van Son on a line with Antoine Bouchard, the top pairing, out against the top pairing for Millbrook here. Played forward, McLaughlin has it through neutral ice. He's got Judson on the far wing coming in 2-on-3. Judson right back for McLaughlin. That gets past him and through the crease of Tyler Kirk. Before it's sent back to Renaud in neutral ice, who will dump down low. Williston on the reset here. Gets the breakout going. Van Son in forward. Antoine Bouchard with the forecheck. Renaud looking to chip it off the boards and out, but wasn't able to clear it. Sullivan down low. Korpanicki taking a hit from Sullivan. Millbrook not able to clear the zone thus far. Up top, shot taken, good stick save there by Spokane.
Wilson with their first good offensive bit of the period, creating some trouble for Millbrook, not allowing them to break out cleanly. And now Millbrook does get the breakout, but some good pressure and good play along the walls by Williston to keep the puck in the zone.
Korpanicki, good hustle, getting a pass to Finley Patrick, who rips a shot. Great stick save by the butt end of the stick on Tyler Kirk's end of things. As we get another stop.
Really good opportunity there for Millbrook to get that good shot, make things tricky on Tyler Kirk, but he's able to make the save and keep Williston with that 1-goal lead.
Kirk stretching out to make another save there. And the draw will stay in the offensive zone. 11:25 left to play in this period. 2-1, Williston. Still no tallies in this second frame of action thus far.
Once again, this net coming off its moorings. I mentioned that earlier in this game. And a tough break for Millbrook, breaking up that offensive zone time and pressure and creating a stoppage in play and reset of potential possession.
Williston looking to take possession right off the draw. Puck gets tied up immediately at the feet of Sam Faulkner as he's sandwiched in there by Malika and Patrick. Pullen adding some stick handling or stick shoving, poke checking, whatever you want to call it. Puck still stays frozen there. Officials are yelling at them to move it, and move it. Finally, puck comes free and split off the wall. Williston only as far as Korpanicki, who dumps it right back in the offensive zone. Millbrook will play the chase game. Malika there in tandem with Finley Patrick on the high forecheck. Korpanicki not able to get to that loose puck right away. That'll be sent in by Pettypaw, far corner dump. Korpanicki down low, looking to feed the front. Williston holding the house strong as they deflect that away and get the breakout.
A good bid created by Korpanicki down low there to give Millbrook another good opportunity this period. But Williston able to get the breakout and now create some opportunities of their own.
Good stick in neutral ice by Santana to break up the pass as the hitting heats up here. Game becoming more and more physical, but it's still fast. This is good hockey thus far with just over 10 minutes left to play in the period. Shot taken, blocked in front of Spokane. It looked like it was Zach Walsh lunging out. Follow-up stick by Nate Rabella will keep the puck moving through the neutral zone. Millbrook getting the change of personnel. Williston into the offensive zone. Sam Sow not able to clear. Play broken up once again by Santana momentarily. Chipped on forward by Allegria. Puck ends up down low now. Looking to deal, hit thrown by Raheem Mohammed. Getting loose now is Deschamps up the wall. Williston with some sustained zone pressure here. Looking in front, shot taken, good shoulder save on Deschamps. Zach Walsh has it now for Millbrook. Looking up ice, playing off the boards and off the glass, gets past Sam Sow and right to the stick of Conlin, who sends it right back the other way. Big hit thrown there by Raheem Mohammed on Deschamps as the net is off its moorings. Spokane will hustle to get that one right back on. Conlin looking on forward. He'll get the tip play there from Deschamps, and here comes Williston on the go once again. Good step up save by Spokane. Follow-up chance that was blocked by Mohammed. Mohammed all over the place on this shift. A couple of hits, couple of blocks, doing really good defensive work.
Williston, a lot of good pressure in the neutral zone and the offensive zone to prevent the Millbrook defense from getting any changes, taking advantage of that long change. Mohammed and Walsh able to get off the ice now. But some good pressure, some good play, and a few good saves were necessary for Spokane to keep Millbrook in this game.
McLaughlin sending that biscuit right back down low off the dasher. Tough to see where it is along the Millbrook boards, but it comes free now. 2-on-1 developing. Williston into the offensive zone. Sharp angle shot that was taken. Spokane cut down the angle beautifully and robbed out Nick Nader of any good scoring opportunity. 2-on-1 maybe coming the other way. Ferrantino fumbled with it a little too long. And it comes out to neutral ice once again. Renat on the go. Drop pass Ferrantino. Shot through the legs of Panicola. That one eaten up by Tyler Kirk as some extracurriculars behind the net.
Yeah, Gio Panicola getting a little mad. I'm down behind the goal, but a good shot by Jack Ferrantino, putting it between the legs of Panicola, executing the screen well, and creating a good bid, tough save for Kirk to make.
Millie Hype Squad finally getting into it here at the Bonnecue. Big turnout for Millbrook Kicks Cancer. Draw will come out to the right of Tyler Kirk. Both goalies named Tyler.
Yeah, it's interesting, both playing well too.
Yeah, so far so good, making some high quality saves. Board is showing us 17 shots for Millbrook, 16 for Williston as they try and get on the go. Sullivan not able to control that bouncing biscuit, and so he will not get a good offensive opportunity. Millbrook with some forechecking pressure here. Dale Campbell leading the charge. In down low. Reese Judson on the on the takeaway as he throws a hit. John McLaughlin in neutral ice with it, looking for a pass. He'll have to play the dump game around the boards instead. Judson, Urban with some pressure, chipped forward there by Antoine Bouchard. And McLaughlin will have to retreat. Playing D to D, Petitpas with it now. Petitpas with the sauce through neutral ice. That gets just too far past Dale Campbell. And Sullivan will get in the offensive zone for Williston. Sharp angle on the outside, Van Son. Sullivan still tangled up with John McLaughlin in front of the net. Puck coming, shot taken on the outside. And we'll see a stop in play.
Yeah, not quite sure what that whistle was for.
I believe it's coincidental minors.
That could be it. But right now, an entertaining period. There's yet to be a goal for either squad. But with some good opportunities, some good play, fast pace, good opportunities created, a lot of big saves from both goalies. and neither team really wants to be the one to let in the next goal, but both are looking for one of their own to change the tides of this game.
So to be coincidental minors, each, I think, 2 minutes for roughing. John McLaughlin and TJ Sullivan will sit. We're playing 4-on-4 hockey though, so that's what we'll do for about 2 minutes here as puck trickles back. Pellerin looking forward. Hot off the stick there of Allegria. Poland backtracking. He'll play a little chip pass to Zach Walsh. Zach Walsh with some nice stick handling in his own zone will release Finley Patrick on forward. Patrick's got Malika with him. Malika taking a shot. That one was blocked in front by Conlon. Puck getting tied up in front of the Millbrook bench. Coming free now, stepping and taking a shot with Zach Walsh down low. That one was blocked. Poland with a follow-up shot. That one goes wide. Zach Walsh with a third shot. Finley Patrick got a stick on it, but still a nice save made by Tyler Kirk.
So obviously Millbrook, the team out of these two we have watched much more. It's a team with a lot of speed and creativity that can do a lot when given time and space, and this 4-on-4 is a good opportunity for Coach Soriano to work with some things, have his players create, make things happen, and take an advantage of the extra space they have.
That puck is chipped all the way down, and it will be an icing here against Williston. No change allowed on the icing with 52 seconds left in the 4-on-4 action. Draw will come in the Williston end out to the left of Tyler Kirk.
Yeah, so a tired forward defenseman for Williston and a fresh set of 4 attackers for Millbrook. Again, we'll see how that creativity and speed affects this 4-on-4.
Renaud with a nice step up there. Will get the loose puck and he'll dump it right back in. Good hit by Dan Urban along the wall. Conlon looking to clear. Blue line held by Sam Renaud. And chip back down low. Conlon resetting for Williston. Up the wall. And they'll get the breakout. Goudreau with it, coming in 1-on-2. Williston goes to the outside. He'll take a shot. That one goes wide and will come all the way back down. That's the classic boys JV hockey shot we always talk about.
Yeah, especially when you're 1-on-1 or I guess 1-on-2. You got to try and hit the net, not clear the puck for yourself. Get a rebound, get something to happen, a funny bounce. We've already seen an unfortunate bounce from Millbrook, fortunate bounce for Williston. That gave them their second goal of the night earlier on in the first.
4:59 left to play in the second period of action. Still scoreless in the second period, so the score remains 2-1 Williston. Just 1 second left to play. Or excuse me, 1 second left in the penalties to John McLaughlin and TJ Sullivan. As the draw comes outside of the Millbrook blue line, Korpanicki coming in to take the draw against Goudreau. Korpanicki not able to get the win here as penalties expire and we return to 5-on-5 play. A little bit of a line shuffling going on for Coach Soriento. We see some different guys out here in different combinations. Connor Korpanicki on the go, full head of steam on the outside. Looking in front, pass was broken up nicely there by Williston's defensive effort, and they'll clear the zone.
Connor Korpanicki, an exciting player to watch. Glad to have him back in the lineup for the Mustangs. And Coach Soriano, we've already seen a few good opportunities created by him for the Millbrook team in his first game back this year.
Reese Judson has it for Millbrook. On the go, Zach Walsh working in tandem with him, pinching down, becoming that offensive defenseman. Flubs a pass towards the front, puck ends up on the outside dasher area. Throwing up top, John McLaughlin will load up and fire. That one was deflected wide. Sam South second and follow-up chance. Goes wide of the net as well. Korpanicki pinched off along the wall, using his big body and strength to tee up Reese Judson, who lays into one, but Tyler Kirk squares up nicely and makes a stop.
Yeah, again, we got that back and forth, but both teams have done a good job within that back and forth to create their opportunities when they get them. And while the shots aren't that high this period, each team has done a good job to make their shots and their opportunities pretty dangerous and make the Tylers in the blue paint work to keep the puck out of the goal.
The Tylers, yes, both goalies, Tyler Spokane, Tyler Kirk. Puck ends up out of play once again on a clear attempt by Williston, so the draw will come to center ice here. We get set to go with 3:44 left to play in the second period. Marco Santana losing that draw there to Antoine Bouchard. Big collision in front as Rebello was checked up hard. Along the wall, Sam Renaud tying it up at his skates as he kind of just squeezes them together and tries to freeze that puck. Santana giving him some help, gets that one clear up off the wall of Rebello. Williston still able to keep this one alive in the offensive zone. John McLaughlin playing for Renaud. Renaud trapping it up once again, getting some help from Santana once again, who will play off the wall for Rebello. Rebello working in front of the Williston bench, and puck caroms right back to where it was before in that opposite corner. Smooth hands through neutral ice for Sam Renaud, getting into the offensive zone. Around the corner, activating offensively. Puck loose in front, couple chances whacked at there. Not many great ones. Tyler Kirk may have made a couple saves there. As Williston gets on offense now. John McLaughlin picking up the loose puck in the defensive zone. He'll skate it out himself. Looking for a pass or a dump. He'll go to the outside. Finley Patrick winding up taking a shot. Good blocker save there by Tyler Kirk. Held up along the wall is Panicola. Loose puck coming now. And Cole Malika will pick it up and send it back for John McLaughlin to reset and get a breakout going once again. Petty puck coming in, stepping into one. That goes right off the mask and out of play off Tyler Kirk.
Yeah, off the head of Tyler Kirk, a good opportunity created by Reed Pettipas. And Millbrook is starting to up that pressure. And they've had, the better half of this last quarter of the period. And they've had that offensive zone pressure, made things happen. And you can just feel like one's coming.
Sam Faulkner able to get the zone draw win for Williston as they're able to clear. Pettipas working in neutral ice to try and get that back in possession of pink. Millbrook wearing the pink jerseys tonight. Oh, giveaway in front. There was a chance, but it was cleaned up nicely by Millbrook Decor and sent him on the go. Whistled down offsides. Malika was taken down. And throwing a late shot as he felt like he was hit late. Finley Patrick felt like he was hit late. Fans getting into it here. Draw will come outside at the line. It was offsides. Faulkner coming in to take it against Dan Urban. Dan Urban able to win that draw cleanly. Puck sent in by Zach Walsh. Played out by Tyler Kirk. Millbrook staying on the offense. Shot coming from the blue line. That goes wide. Good keep in by Reese Judson momentarily before it's played out to Dale Campbell in neutral ice. Zach Walsh on the go, forward, finding the stick of Reese Judson, 2-on-1 developing. Dan Urban coming in, looking for the pass, and it was just broken up at the feet of Brady Clark. But good idea there.
Yeah, great idea, and a great pass by Reese Judson in the neutral zone. He used the stick just to deflect it and tip it into the pass of, I think it was Urban, to create that opportunity. And create some chaos in front of Tyler Kirk.
John McLaughlin will reset playing off the wall for Dan Urban. Dan Urban, nice stretch pass to Zach Walsh, in on to Reese Judson. Judson with it, swirling down, playing the dump game. Dan Urban has the biscuit just bounce over his blade. Puck tied up there along the wall by Faulkner. Sam Faulkner, stretch pass looking forward. That will come all the way down. And it won't be icing, it'll be waved off as it was Nick Nader winning the foot race there. 41 seconds left to play in the period. Connor Korpanicki on the go. He's got some speed in the outside, taking a shot. That one is good pad save by Tyler Kirk. And here we go, right back the other way. 2-on-1 developing. Williston's got it. Good hand save. I'm not sure what to call it, but Zach Walsh got something in the way to break up the sauce pass.
Yeah, so good defensive play there, but also earlier by Sam Renaud, even though the icing was waved off, still hustled back and won the puck to get Millbrook out of the zone.
Pass goes awry as it was going up top there for Wes Haynes. Played forward and down low as the period will expire, and that'll be the end of 2. Williston 2, Millbrook 1 after 2. That'll take care of it. Any closing thoughts before we go to break?
You know, a solid period, back and forth. Some good opportunities created for both teams. Some good saves by the Tylers. And, you know, again, another low-scoring night so far, similar to that of the game last night. And we'll see which team can kind of pull ahead and start making things happen next period at the end of this game with 18 minutes left to play.
So we'll see you back in just about 12 minutes or so for what should be a fantastic third period. We've seen 2 great periods so far, and we are looking forward to the third. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you in just about 12 minutes. Welcome you back in for third period action. Millbrook boys varsity hockey versus Williston. What has been a fantastically exciting game thus far. JD, what were your thoughts on that second period?
So a solid second period, a lot of good opportunities created for both teams. Millbrook leading in shots is not indicative of, I guess, the quality of opportunities Williston has created. But a good period, low scoring, no goals last period. Similar to last night, very low scoring. We'll see which team comes out hot, comes out with fire this period. See if Millbrook can't tie and pull away, or if Williston can fend them off, get another, and keep the lead.
It is a raucous atmosphere here in the Bonnecue as we get going. Third period starts now. Millbrook getting possession right away. Zach Walsh dealing across for John McLaughlin, playing defensive partners in this third period to start. Fast ice out there, or as fast as it can be in the Bonnecue. Starting this third period. And here comes Antoine Bouchard on the outside. Played to the outside by John McLaughlin. Antoine Bouchard able to power through, but a good cut pass by Reese Judson will get Millbrook going back the other way. Judson squirming away from the hit. John McLaughlin taking one. Puck ends up along the wall, hitting Judson in the face cage area. Kept it in momentarily, but that will have to be sent back for Zach Walsh, who will twirl around and play it forward as Dale Campbell shreds a stick, getting caught up in the bench area. TJ Sullivan on the go. Driving towards the front of the net, shot taken, goes off the side of the cage as Spokane pushed that post over, pushing across.
Yeah, so a fast start for Williston, flying through the zone, trying to create something, but Millbrook D able to hold them wide, not give them any good opportunities. But Williston seems to be the team that's flying out of the gate, coming out hot, trying to defend their lead.
Millbrook able to get that zone win. Zach Walsh playing up the wall, doesn't quite exit the zone, got cut off. John McLaughlin will reset, nice move there, change of direction. John McLaughlin leaving the drop pass for Zach Walsh. Zach Walsh looking for a breakout pass. He'll find Finley Patrick, and he'll keep it moving up the wall. Korpanicki going down to one knee. Finley Patrick on the outside, across Korpanicki, he scores! Connor Korpanicki, first of the year! 2 apiece! What a goal! Connor Korpanicki, first of the year, his first game back. That's awesome. The building's loving it. Bonnecue is loud. Tie game. Great pass from Finley Patrick to keep things going. And Connor Korpanicki with a wonderful goal beats Tyler Kirk and ties the game with 16:40 left in the period. Connor Korpanicki re-entering the lineup for the first time tonight all season after coming back from an upper body injury as Malika hits the deck. Seems to be hurting a lot. But Korpanicki with his first of the season, great for him as that puck caroms up and out of play. Malika in a lot of pain though as he...
Yeah, great show of Korpanicki's talents and of the abilities the top line this Millbrook team has. And Coach Soriano definitely pleased with that one. Incorporating Connor Korpanicki into the lineup. I don't think he played last night.
He did not.
So change up for Williston, not expecting that to happen. And Korpanicki is rewarded with a wonderful goal to tie this game at 2.
Tie game now will make for an even more exciting third period as we keep going with 16:29 left to play in the period. Now 2 apiece. Williston looking to answer here as they try and get up on the attack. Getting in the zone, Goudreau firing a shot that was patted away by Spokane. Now down low, sandwiched in there was Nick Nader. Play still alive in the offensive zone. Shot taken, that was deflected wide. Follow-up chance off the back of the goal. And Rebello finally picks up the loose puck for Millbrook. He hits the headman, Santana. Santana 1-on-2 gets a shot there. That's patted away by Tyler Kirk. Santana still working hard along the wall. but too many Williston guys for him, and that'll be dumped in by Goudreau. And that one will be squeezed by Spokane for a stop.
Yeah, so stop by Spokane, but the energy in Millbrook's favor now after that goal from Connor Korpanicki. They started flying, started building off that recent tally. And Williston's going to have to do a lot to fight back from that big blow and get that lead back. Millbrook trying to keep this game tied and get one of their own to take the lead for the first time.
Shot coming from TJ Sullivan. Van Son looking for the stuff. Antoine Bouchard in there, but Spokane will squeeze up with 15:34 left to play in the period. Draw will come out to the right of Tyler Spokane. Dan Urban in on the draw against Antoine Bouchard. Puck exiting the zone, playing chase as Reese Judson. Not able to get that before Conlon dumped it back in. Up the wall now. Millbrook able to clear their zone, but not really get in the offensive mindset quite yet, and it's dumped right back in by Williston. Puck tied up along the wall. Van Son with it in front. Swirling, trying to take a shot, but he had it ripped off after a block. And here comes Dale Campbell. He's got Judson and Urban. Urban on the wall. Dale Campbell taking a shot. That one flashing of the leather by Tyler Kirk for the stop.
Yeah, lovely save by Tyler Kirk to shut down Dale Campbell on that last rush for Millbrook. It's not coming up right now. Sorry about that, but yeah. Nice save to keep this game tied.
15:02 left in the period. Finley Patrick able to get that zone draw momentarily, but Williston picking up the loose puck, and they'll come back the other way. Zach Walsh looking to deal forward. He'll deal for Connor Korpanicki. Rejects that and sends it back to Renaud. Renaud will step up and dump it in. Malika on the chase. Good to see Cole Malika back there as it went down awkwardly in his last shift. Malika, dogged determination along the wall, edging out the puck, and Finley Patrick will pick it up in the Millbrook side of things. Korpanicki cross ice there. Zach Walsh has it. Nice stick handling move. Played forward by Finley Patrick. Korpanicki has it once again, and he'll opt to just dump it in before he's dumped in the Williston bench. Seems to be not too much worse for wear though, as he'll head off for a change. Millbrook looking to reset with the breakout here. Gio Panicola along the wall, sends that one deep. Resetting. Williston looking to exit. Brady Clark will return behind, but Santana will beat him to the loose puck. Getting tied up there, comes up top. Poland taking a shot. Stick save by Tyler Kirk. Puck loose in front, Kesher not able to get to it. Second follow-up chance. Poland taking a shot, goes wide as well. And Williston will exit the zone. Williston coming in, sharp angle taken. That was Demiankis right in front of Spokane. Spokane no trouble with him. Still with it, Williston in the offensive zone. Sharp angle shot taken there once again. Allegri up with that bid. And we're whistled down. Looks like penalty upcoming here.
Yeah, so good zone exit and then offensive zone entrance from Williston. Create a couple opportunities right there on that last drive.
That just came off its moorings. No penalty. I saw the official's arm go up. I thought we had a call coming, but no call. We'll stay 5-on-5 here. Loading up Conlon. His bid goes wide. Spokane stuffing and keeping it out as he sprawled across, but we got a whistle and a stop.
Close opportunity there. Spokane showing off his flexibility and athleticism to keep the puck out of the net. And yeah, good efforts. Williston starting to battle, starting to get some things going, and their offense is starting to wheel.
Williston getting the offensive zone draw win here. Pitching down off the wall below the goal line. Conlon, too hot to handle for him up top, and so they'll have to retreat. Playing across for Pellegrin, that goes all the way down to Spokane territory. He'll bump it out. John McLaughlin working down low for Millbrook, trying to tie that puck up. Williston coming away with it. Allegria working hard along the wall. Now up top, circling high, dumping down low. Spinning away is Pellegrin. Zach Walsh playing a little chase on that puck. Low once again, puck sticking along that yellow dasher strip of the boards before coming away. Judson on the far wing now. Judson sticking for it. Puck goes swirling up in the air. Not out of play apparently, as Urban took a shot there. Dale Campbell, hard forecheck here. Dan Urban, second wave coming. Reese Judson will get the change in. Here comes Williston, right back the other way. Demyankis had it ripped off by Korpanicki. Korpanicki coming by himself along the edge, losing the puck there right in front of Williston's bench, and it's tied up here from the scoring table before it comes free. Renaud with it. Finley Patrick now. Patrick across just too far for Malika, and that will come down and be an icing against Millbrook.
So some good forechecking by Millbrook, but also good abilities on that Williston defense to keep the breakouts clean, get pucks out of the zone. And even when they don't get all the way to the offensive zone, they are stopping the momentum of the Millbrook offense.
Finley Patrick coming in to take this draw here, able to get the tie up. Williston with some good work, hustle off the draw. Momentarily had the puck. Renaud with it now for Millbrook though. Malika through center ice, and he'll get the cross corner dumped in. Williston retreating, looking forward now. Up top, Poland winding up taking a slapper. That one deflects wide of the net. Korpanicki taking a bump. Retreating behind his own net is Danny Keegan. He'll circle around and go forward, making a nice stretch past a Gaudreau. Hit his stick and whistled down, bumped down. Finley Patrick swirling away. Puck still there along the wall. Rebello trying to pick it up and squirrel away, but not able to do that. And here comes Williston back the other way. Leading the charge is Nick Nader. Nick Nader along the wall, working against John McLaughlin. Rebello in there as well. Shot taken. Spokane coming out and squeezing for the whistle.
Yeah, Williston, these last few minutes, Williston has made Tyler Spokane work for his saves and kind of fight some on some of these chances and shots from the point and from down low.
Draw will come inside Millbrook's zone here. Papo Santana on it for Millbrook. Had his stick tied up by Antoine Bouchard. Puck down low, wheeling across. Van Son with it. Pettypaw, good stick there. Sal will get that clear attempt now. Rebello on the forecheck. Dogging Pellerin. Going off the wall, good step up by Pettypaw, disrupted that momentarily. Bouchard in with Sullivan. Sullivan had it snubbed away, and that'll be chipped out by Rebello. 10:33 left to play in the period. 2 apiece, goal coming from Connor Korpanicki to tie this one up for Millbrook in the third period. Brady Clark will retreat, no icing here as the official gives the signal. John McLaughlin, now Reese Judson on the go. Reese Judson will softly dump that one down low and let Sam Sow chase it down. Antoine Bouchard, the center for the Williston line, currently out there right now working down low.
Williston making Millbrook fight to get this puck both out of the defensive zone and into the offensive zone. They've had a lot of pressure through the neutral zone and a lot of possession through the neutral zone to just kind of break up any momentum from the Millbrook team.
Dale Campbell cleaning up the loose puck, moving on for Pettypaw. He'll keep it moving along the wall. Reese Judson taking a shot there in front of the bench. Millbrook will get the zone here. Judson has it in neutral ice, playing it forward. He'll keep going with it as he was taken down. Hit thrown along the wall by Dan Urban. And the puck will come all the way back down to Zach Walsh. And it's sent forward. Williston clogging up neutral ice the best they can. Here they come on the go in the offensive zone. Play to the outside. Zach Walsh, Dale Campbell getting some sticks in the lanes. Dale Campbell up off the glass, trying to get Judson in with his speed. Judson almost left it back perfectly for Urban. Shot taken, Dale Campbell goes wide of the net.
Yeah, this line, a line that's able to create, a line that's got a lot of speed, a lot of chemistry, making things happen, and almost connected on 2 really good opportunities right there.
Shot taken by Sam Renaud as he's activating from the defensive position to play a little offense here. Sticking with it, hard, tenacious work along the boards. Finley Patrick in there as well, moving it forward, looking for a pass up top to maybe Korpanicki and company. Korpanicki able to get the dump back and score him away from a hit with 8:29 left to play in the period. Brady Clark moving it forward now. Van Son not able to play it to anyone. Korpanicki has it. Fancy stick handling. Move along for Malika. Malika getting the tip into the offensive zone before Brady Clark regains possession for Williston.
Again, a very back and forth period, especially after that goal from Connor Korpanicki earlier on. And neither team really wants to give up this lead, but both do want one of their own, and the defense is proving to be stronger than the offense at this point in the game.
And that one will come all the way down for ice, what should have been icing. Thought was icing. One official had the arm up. Sharp angle taken. Net is off its moorings. Play has not been blown dead yet as Millbrook's coming back the other way. Pettypaw has it. In the offensive zone, he'll hold up looking for a shooting angle. He finds one, just sailing over the bar though. Dan Urban working along the wall. Williston clogging him up with a couple guys there, mainly held by Danny Keegan. Danny Keegan coming away with it, taking a bump from Zach Keschner. And play will come back the other way. Hard hitting given by Matt Pullen along in front of Millbrook's bench. Reed Pettypaw, spinorama away from the forecheck pressure. Still has it, pulling forward. Will come all the way. Thought was icing. Again, one official said one thing, the other said the other. Conlon will keep it moving for Williston though. Keschner with it into the offensive zone. Puck caroming around off his stick. Santana will keep it alive. Too hot for Panicola to take. Keschner feeding in front. That one was deflected away and will end up in neutral ice once again.
Yeah, neither team really able to get into the zone and make things happen. There have been a couple opportunities here and there. Some passes to the slot, as we just saw from Keschner. But neither team able to set up, make things happen, get multiple shots in a row, and put much pressure on the Tylers.
Pellerin playing the cycle game for Williston, but that was disrupted by Dan Urban. Dan Urban cross ice, John McLaughlin, John in. Reese Judson has it, shot taken, good pad save by Tyler Kirk. John McLaughlin along the wall, chipping down low for Judson. A little too hot for him. Dale Campbell will give him some assistance. Puck caroms off one of his skates. It looked like it was Conlon, almost went in. D to D now. John McLaughlin stepping into a shot. That one was deflected just wide. 5:48 left to play in this third period. Still two apiece. Williston coming back the other way. 1-on-3. Shot taken. Tyler Spokane with the save. Retreating. Williston. Good cut pass by Zach Walsh. But he had it stolen. Shot taken. Good toe save by Spokane. As Williston gets their top line out there. Malika trying to find Finley Patrick. Finn Patrick shoveling this one towards the net, and it's covered up by Tyler Kirk for a stop in play.
First whistle in a while gives Millbrook the opportunity to find possession from this face-off and create an opportunity, get something to happen with a little over 5 minutes left in the third period.
Draw in the offensive zone for Millbrook. Renan racing towards that puck. Pullen will now take over those duties. No icing as TJ Sullivan won the foot race. We've seen him do that a couple times. Pullen with the takedown against Sullivan, and some extras there as they got tied up. And we'll see how the referees dole this one out.
Yeah, so a good battle of two big guys down low. Matt Pullen just takes down TJ Sullivan. Sullivan drawing the penalty. I don't know if he got one of his own, but yeah, it looks like he did get one of his own.
Yes.
I don't know if these are going to be coincidentals or what, but could be a turning point in this game.
Some expletives being said on the ice as the two teams try and figure out what's going on here. 5:06 left in the third period. All we know for sure is Pullen and TJ Sullivan will each sit for 2 minutes. It looks to be like it's going to be 4-on-4. Yeah, and the officials will note it'll be 4-on-4. So this is the second time. Two coincidental roughing minors that we've gone to 4-on-4.
Yeah, and last set of 4-on-4 play we had, Millbrook did kind of dominate and control the run of play. The creativity, the speed they have with some extra ice proved to be helpful in the last set of coincidentals.
Takeaway by Anton Bouchard. He'll throw that one cross ice. Petitpas gets there first, sticking forward. Dale Campbell tying up Goudreau along the wall. Puck frozen in there momentarily. Goudreau swallowed up once again. John McLaughlin retreating back. Get that loose puck first. Tying up Goudreau once again. Dan Urban giving some extra needed help. Dan Urban will skate it out himself through neutral ice into the offensive zone past the blue line, cutting across the axis now and looking to take a shot, curling in and shooting, and that'll be covered up by Tyler Kirk.
Reed Petitpas up on the goalie shows the activation of the defenseman by Coach Soriano and the Millbrook team. But as we saw there, Dan Urban creating a good opportunity with his speed. And yeah, just some good hockey. And John McLaughlin, a key piece to this 4-on-4, was in the box on the last coincidental. Not on the ice anymore, but we'll see if he gets another shift, how that impacts this short-handed opportunity.
Korpanicki able to get the face-off win, but a good stick there by Demiankis will keep Millbrook from a clean zone win. So they'll have to retreat it out to neutral, and they'll do it once again. Reese Judson squeezed out along the wall, still has the puck though, battling for it. Finally, it's taken away from him. Williston looking to start something here. Hopefully a breakout. Brady Clark has his head up looking for a pass. They'll snap one through neutral ice. That play was broken up by Korpanicki though, and will end up opposite corner in Millbrook's end. Played forward by Renaud. Puck flies through the air, swirling and twirling. Korpanicki, headman on for Zach Walsh. Zach Walsh will pick it up. Renaud and Walsh forward. The two defensemen playing the forward position have an odd conundrum. Renaud will get that one and just send it far side. Millbrook bench wanting a penalty there. Backtracking, John McLaughlin working along the wall. Puck given up in front, sprawling over. I think it was Malika holding out. Spokane just falls on this one as Malika falls on him. And we'll see a stop in play. We'll get another look at this one.
Yeah, Cole Malika laying out, takes the opportunity away from Demiankis. Demiankis. Tough name to pronounce, but able to shut that down, create that good opportunity, and keep the game tied, putting his body on the line to help his team.
So 12 seconds left on the minor penalty to Matt Pullen. Same thing for TJ Sullivan. Coming in to take the draw is Oliver Lapointe. Dan Urban getting the better of him. He's pretty slick at the draw. Very important to get those defensive zone wins. Dale Campbell's pass was cut off. Dan Urban will pick up the loose puck, though. He gets it deep as he takes a shot from the back. And penalty upcoming here, sending Millbrook to the power play and Williston to the box.
Yeah, a bit of a delayed call. Took the ref a second to put his hand up. But Urban does draw the call. An important opportunity this late in the game, tied game. Gives Millbrook, I'm pretty sure, their second actual power play of the game. And did well with some possession earlier on. But Williston's penalty kill was strong earlier on in the game. So we'll see if this can't be a big change in the momentum of the game.
Oliver Lapointe taking the penalty, so he'll sit for 2 minutes as there's 2:57 left in the final frame of action. Dan Urban up top now. Angle cut off by TJ Sullivan. Dan Urban sandwiched along the boards. Not able to keep it in, he'll have to retreat. And Zach Walsh will chase that one down in Millbrook's end. Zach Walsh curling away from danger. Looking for a pass, he's got his head up, he'll skate. As long as he's got open ice, he'll keep it moving. Sidestep there on the outside now. Down low, still protecting that puck beautifully. Played up top now for McLaughlin. McLaughlin has it at the blue line. Dealing for Zach Walsh, looking cross ice for Dan Urban. That one finally comes to Urban and he'll wind up and take one that goes wide. Zach Walsh fumbling with it a little too much, and that one squirts past the blue line.
Yeah, Zach Walsh, offensive defenseman, activating on the power plays. Created a lot of good.
Urban curl and shoot, couple follow-up chances, puck still loose, not covered, and finally is covered here by Tyler Kirk. but Millbrook really looking to get forward and get to the front of the net.
Yeah, good bid, some chaos in front of Tyler Kirk right there. Good on him to keep the puck out of the net, but a dangerous opportunity that shows the offense this Millbrook team has been creating throughout the game leading up to this point.
Finley Patrick in to take the draw here. 57 seconds more, penalty time. 2:01 left on the game clock in the third period, 2 apiece. Finley Patrick winning the draw. Korpanicki throwing it up high. Pettypaw across for Renaud. Renaud has it. Moving his feet down low. Misses the interchange pass. Korpanicki battling with Brady Clark as they stick for it. Brady Clark will send that one all the way down 200 feet right to the stick of Spokane. And Millbrook will reset. Pettypaw through neutral ice. Pettypaw on the go, taking a shot. That one was blocked by Brady Clark. Puck still loose. Korpanicki with it along the wall, moving up top of the blue line. Renaud with it now. He'll opt to go off the boards, play the bank pass down low. Korpanicki will keep it moving along the dasher. Power play now set up as the official's foot blocked that puck. Millbrook still able to keep it alive in the zone. Malika has it. Malika turning. Pettypaw stepping into a shot. That one was blocked. Going across the crease once again, 1 second, and that will do it. Back to 5-on-5 play. Pettypaw with it now, taking a shot. Puck still loose in front. Dale Campbell not able to get a stick on it. Malika with some added pressure. 55 seconds left in the period. Stretch pass on for Williston. Dropper now. Damiankis on the outside. Damiankis still has it for Williston. Curling and shooting off the top of the circle. Puck still loose down below the goal line, looking to move it forward. 39 seconds left on the clock. Dale Campbell with a hit there, thrown. Puck frozen up behind Spokane, coming loose now. Campbell trying to protect it along the wall, keep it moving. Not able to be cleared yet by Millbrook. Pettypaw, drop pass. Renaud there. Nice stick handles there, getting away from pressure. And he'll clear the zone. Dale Campbell will get the tip. And they'll get one defenseman off. Quick change there for Millbrook. No icing. John McLaughlin keeping it moving along the dasher. Puck comes flying down in what should be an icing, and it will be. With 4.2 left on the clock, the draw will be in the Millbrook end.
Yeah, so last opportunity for Williston up here on this draw. If they can win it cleanly, make something happen, and potentially get a game winner and win it 3-2 again, back to back. If not, we will go into overtime. And with that, if we see a winner at the end of this game, we will have a winner with the same score of the game last night, just showing the competitiveness of this two teams.
Time winding down, shot taken, that one goes wide, and it will expire. So headed to extra overtime here on a Saturday afternoon in the Bonnecue in just a couple minutes. We'll play 5-on-5 overtime here for 5 minutes. If nothing happens after that, that'll be that, and we'll head to a tie, but hopefully we'll see a decision here. Dan Urban winning the draw and winning the tie-up in neutral ice. Millbrook will take possession immediately. McLaughlin playing catch with Walsh. McLaughlin up the wall now, just past Dale Campbell coming down. TJ Sullivan will chase it down. Puck coming in front of the Millbrook bench on the go. TJ Sullivan once again into the offensive zone. Dale Campbell sticking away the loose puck. Antoine Bouchard looking in front. Sullivan whiffing on a shot, and it's gobbled up on the second opportunity by Spokane for a stop in play.
Yeah, really good bid there. Unfortunately whiffed by Sullivan, and Spokane able to recover, get the easy save, and keep Millbrook in it. But Williston, some good speed, some good opportunity and pressure right now in this period of overtime.
Shot taken, that goes wide of Spokane. Renaud will try and pick it up as he's hammered along the boards. Pulling as well. Puck goes flying out of play. With 4:20 left to play in this period of overtime. Fourth period, as you might say, we're showing on the scoreboard. It's really an overtime frame. Draw will come out to the left of Spokane. Finley Patrick in to take the draw for Millbrook. Not Sam Faulkner. Deschamps in for Williston. Millbrook getting possession off the draw. Deschamps trying to get that loose puck on towards the net. Out was deflected by many sticks though. He never made it there. Korpanicki, bumper pass off the wall. Malika has it. On forward or not, trying to stick it forward even further. But here comes Williston back the other way. Inside, outside. Pullen's not having any of that as he opts to play the body. Big hit by Korpanicki up along the wall. Pullen squeezing off the puck down low. Coming loose now. Demyankis with it off the wall. Drop pass there. That one will exit the zone and come down. Demyankis will have to reset for Williston. Puck shoved in there. Renaud will retreat. As he tumbles down to the ice, he'll get some added help from Connor Korpanicki. Korpanicki trying to wheel away from danger, and he does. He'll get a nice pass off to Patrick. Interchange on with Korpanicki once again, shoveling towards the front of the net. That one will go wide and all the way out and down with 3:17 left to play.
Williston with the better share of possession in this fourth overtime period. Millbrook starting to get some opportunities and action of their own. But Williston, as we've seen pretty much every period, have come out hot and kind of controlled that early possession.
That'll be shoveled down by Goodrow. Zach Walsh will chase it down. Heavy pressure coming from Williston. Played back around the dasher. Judson will pick it up from there. Dan Urban with it now. Keeps it moving forward. Will clear the zone. And Zach Walsh coming, charging forward, trying to get inside, outside, splitting a couple D. Should be a penalty call there. No call, as Zach Walsh was swallowed up in a sea of white. Williston looking to exit the zone now. Looking for a pass. They'll find the stretch pass to Goodrow. Goodrow playing forward now. Shot chunked in front by Nick Nader, not even making it to the net. Judson, good stick there in tandem with Zach Walsh. Judson will come away with it. Playing forward for Urban. Urban squeezed off along the wall. And puck dumped deep. Williston with it once again, hitting the stretch pass on Antoine Bouchard, who squeezed off the wall. Petitpas on for Korpanicki. Korpanicki whistled down at the line offside.
So 2 minutes left to play in this overtime period. It's been very back and forth. Neither team wants to give up the goal. Obviously, both of them want to score, but their defensemen have been sitting back pretty far, not trying to give up any odd man rushes or fast-paced break-ins on either side of the action.
Playing forward, Wes Hayden. That's rejected. Conlon will restart it for Williston. He's squeezed off by Korpanicki, and that is sent all the way down. No icing as Spokane opted to come out and play it. Pullen squeezing the puck up there. Malika trying to stick it away. Shot taken by Sullivan. Sharp angle. Didn't quite make it to the net frame. Charging forward, Petitpas. Missed the puck there. Pullen played on the outside. Antoine Bouchard. Puck caroms off his skate and comes away. Millbrook able to clear the zone. Finley Patrick and Korpanicki will apply some more pressure. Korpanicki will loft this one all the way down, right to the glove. Out in front, there was a chance, but no, a follow-up and a sprawling block there. They scored! They scored! They scored! Millbrook winning it 3-2. Follow-up, I think it was Dale Campbell. And that'll be that 3-2 decision at the Bonnecue.
Wonderful game. Millbrook winning it 3-2 on a big night, probably the biggest night in the Bonnecue. And taking down the team that beat them yesterday 3-2, brought it to overtime, won the game for themselves, and here is the overtime goal.
We go to the replay here. Dale Campbell just stuffing it up top. Cheese. We'll see it again here. Initial shot was taken. Follow up. A couple more, and it's put in by Dale Campbell. Oh man, the excitement is palpable in here. And what a finish to a great hockey game. Woo-hoo!
Yeah, that's a good one. We do have the girls' game against Kent coming up next. It'd be awesome if we get a game just as exciting and fun as this one. But some good stuff, good showing on behalf of the Millbrook team. And Williston a little slow to handshake line, but Millbrook right there. Good show of sportsmanship. And Millbrook will get the W and the split on the weekend.
A much needed win coming for this Millbrook hockey team as they head down the stretch into the end of the season. A fantastic game of hockey being played here at the Bonnecue.
Yeah, definitely a fun one to watch and a great day for a game like this to occur. I mean, overtime wins are always exciting. But to have it on a night like this, Millbrook Kicks Cancer night, is just awesome. And Spokane wins the Battle of the Tylers, letting into compared to Tyler Kirk's 3.
Very back and forth all day. Millbrook getting the decision finally. Goals coming from Connor Korpanicki, his first of the season. Dale Campbell extending a very nice season so far, as well as Cole Malika with the third tally. And that will do it for our broadcast. Any other closing thoughts?
Nothing I have, but
so that'll do it for the first broadcast as we'll head into reset. We'll see you back at 4:45, 4:50-ish for the girls broadcast. Thank you so much. I'm Charlie K. JD Whiting, as always, in the Bonnecue.